Welcome to this edition of the Z Expo. As you may be aware, we talk about several topics, especially politics, economics, and youth engagement with especially these two particular ventures. My name is Chimba Kamweho. I'm your host and my camera person, Gift Katuta. Today I have a guest, an economist by expertise, Mr. Francis Maliunda, who is going to give us a short insight about what he thinks about how youths are participating or indeed performing in the local economy. We take a short break. We shall be back shortly.
In the local economy, the youths do not have access to capital.
Welcome back. We are at Expo. We continue to discuss youth participation in economics. Like I earlier introduced a guest and a colleague in so many ways, we have Francis Maliunda, an economist, who's going to give us an insight about the particular topic. Mr. Maliunda, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Kamweho. I'm very delighted to be part of this experience, the Z Expo. It is a really good initiative in keeping the youths informed about economic issues, the strides that different youths are making in the local economy. So I'm really excited to be part of this.
We're glad to have you here. So, like the topic suggests, we're looking at youth participation in economics. You being an expert in the field, do you think there are enough opportunities for our youth out there?
Okay, interesting. So, looking at our local economy, if you look at the unemployment statistics in Zambia, or rather the employment statistics in Zambia, only 26% are employed in the local economy, and that is both the private sector and the public sector. So as such, the 26% tells you something about how the youths need to start thinking outside the box in terms of looking for opportunities outside formal employment in the local economy.
Mr. Maliunda, there is an aspect of being proactive, quite right, yes, but then accessibility. Our leaders, for example, doing enough to ensure that is achieved?
Okay, so I believe looking at the institutions in our local economy, the public institutions, for instance, we have the Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission. That commission is in charge of funding youth ideas, entrepreneurial ideas from the youths. As such, they help enhance access to capital. They realize to say, in the local economy, the youths do not have access to capital. They do not have the capital to start up ideas, but they do have the ideas. So as such, these institutions are helping to bridge that gap in terms of enhancing youths' access to capital, to bring to life their entrepreneurial ideas and innovation. So we still go back to the problem of the youths not doing enough, inquiring from these institutions, because the institutions are making things easier. They're making access to capital easier for the youths. So it's the effort that has to come from the youths instead.
I think one of my concluding questions, Mr. Maliunda, is these institutions, yes, are doing that, but there's also an issue of the red tape bureaucracies. What's your comment on bureaucracies? Don't you think it's too bureaucratic for them to access those things?
Okay.
And how can they work around to figure out a way where people can easily have those things?
Okay, I really feel the picture is changing. Yes, that had been a problem back then, but different institutions are setting up more innovative ways to access these services that they offer for the youths. So as such, for instance, if you look at how cooperatives are registered, back then you'd have to go to PACRA and fill out all this paperwork and wait for feedback and so on. But right now, you can just fill out a form, you can upload documents and fill out different forms, and you're able to apply online at your convenience. I feel the world is changing, we're evolving, and we're improving in terms of issues to do with bureaucracy, Yes, that culture is there, but it's improving, it's changing. Even government institutions are improving, and we know that government institutions are the ones that take long to adjust to changing times, but with these private institutions that are offering such services to the youths, I really feel the issue of bureaucracy is less with them.
Okay. Thank you so much for having you, Mr. Mliunda. That was an economist, an expert, and a colleague in so many ways. Was giving us a very powerful insight. But of course, there is more that is going to come from him and ourselves as a team, as an expo. My name is Shemba Kamoyo. Thank you so much, Mr. Mliunda. Thank you so much to my camera person, Gift Katuta. Till next time, we're Z Expo.
In the local economy, the youths do not have access to capital.